This is the moment America and women's rights went back in time. 50 years after legalising abortion, the Supreme Court reversing a constitutional right for the first time. It is a decision which defines the deep divides in American life. For some, cause for celebration.
So happy! That's a blessing, it's a miracle from God.
For others, a deeply personal betrayal.
I've had an abortion. I'll speak about that openly. I was 19 years old. I still sit with the grief of that. I sit with the shame of that. It's very nuanced. It doesn't mean, if we make that choice, it doesn't mean we're happy about it. But at least we had the opportunity. I didn't have the funding to take care of a child the way I wanted to. I didn't have the opportunities that a lot of these people have to take care of their kids.
More than half of America's 50 states will severely restrict or ban abortion in the coming hours and days. It is a seismic shift which moved angry lawmakers to march through the Capitol.
This is part of the Republican Party's dark vision for America. They want to roll back every possible right that has been earned over the decades. It is an anti-woman agenda. The Supreme Court has lost its legitimacy.
Trying to tell women what to do with their bodies, that is absolutely ridiculous. Our choice.
We're not going back. We're not going to be treated as second-class citizens, and we're dang on sure not going to be treated as property.
An intervention too from the president, a practicing Catholic who has wrestled with his feelings on abortion in the past, this time unequivocal.
It's a sad day for the court and for the country. Now, with Roe gone, let's be very clear. The health and life of women in this nation are now at risk.
5 of these 9 Supreme Court justices voted to overturn Roe versus Wade, a 1973 ruling which legalised abortion to the point of fetal viability. In his opinion, Justice Samuel Alito wrote, Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak, and the decision has had damaging consequences. Another judge said the court should reconsider rulings that now protect contraception and same-sex marriage.
Do you worry about same-sex marriage? There was a line.
Absolutely. I absolutely do. I absolutely do worry about same-sex marriage. I worry about the policing of all sex acts in general.
For people outside America, this feels quite dystopian.
It is dystopian. It is dystopian. Thanks.
The Supreme Court hasn't arrived at this point by accident. Its newly conservative composition is the product of political manoeuvring. This decision, the result of decades of campaigning by old and young.
Today is the day we usher in a new era for the United States that protects life, that protects the unborn, that supports women.
This is undeniably a new era for America, but others will argue it's a repressive and regressive move, the full force of which will be felt by women in cities and states far from here. Martha Kelner, Sky News, Washington.